Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. In today's video, we are going to be comparing side by side the brand new Healthy Glow Sun Kissed Powder in medium coral up against medium rose gold. And I will be letting you know which one is better and if I think it is worth it. Do you need both? I also did pick up a few new single shadows, so we're going to be creating two separate eye looks using those single shadows. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts on these new Chanel products and see how I created this look, keep watching. We are back with another Chanel video. As soon as the Healthy Glow Sun Kissed powders were released on Chanel.com, I went ahead and picked up the medium coral. I also picked up some other single eyeshadows that I had wanted originally and were sold out at the boutique. So I thought what I would do today is go ahead and complete this look with the new products, showing you the new Healthy Glow Sun Kissed powder in medium coral and comparing it to the medium rose gold. I am very, very curious to see how similar they are, both swatched and once applied to the cheeks. So I'm going to be answering the question, do you need both medium coral and medium rose gold? How similar are they? So first I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. This is the medium coral shade. And again, I picked mine up from the Chanel.com website. Before I sat down to film today, I did look. The medium coral was still available. The only shade that I saw that was sold out was the light coral. So here is medium coral. You've got the highlighter, the bronzer, and then the blush shade. Now again, with this shade, honestly, I probably would just swirl my brush and use them all together. I will swatch each shade individually though, and I will try and use them individually on the cheek. We'll see how they work, but honestly, in my everyday makeups, as I'm getting ready to go out the door to work, I would just be swirling my brush around, picking up all three shades and applying them. So I am going to start with the highlight shade. That highlight shade pretty much is the color of my skin. So now I'm going to go in with a bronzer. That one you can definitely see. And now we'll do the blush. That coral blush is beautiful. Wow. That was really pretty. I am now going to attempt to swatch my medium rose gold, but my medium rose gold is completely broken. I am sending it back to Chanel. They are going to send me a return label so I can send it back to them, and I'm just going to get a refund. So after today's video, after I used both of them on the cheeks, I will make the determination if I'm going to repurchase the rose gold or just keep the medium coral. But this is the highlight shade, the best that I could do, and you guys can see that there's the pink in there because it's just absolutely crumbly. There's the bronze, and you can also see that the pink is in there as well, and then there's the blush. So I really wanted the medium coral for the highlight shade, but the highlight shade did not really show up at all. I'm going to take my Sonia G Ninja Pro and I'm going to go into the medium coral bronzer. And we're going to try and place just the bronzer. I think it's pretty, but honestly, I think if I just swirled all the shades together, it would look even prettier. So now I'm going to go in with a blush brush to pick up a little bit of that blush. And again, it's pretty. I really think swirling all those shades together is going to be even prettier. I'm going to take a BK Beauty 108 to pick up that highlight shade. Not really a highlight shade at all. I think it looks all right. But honestly, if this was my very first time trying the products, and this is how I applied it with the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight all separate, honestly, I wouldn't go back and repurchase. I would not. I mean, it's pretty. I don't think that it is as pretty as when I swirled all of those shades together for the rose gold. So I'm going to take my Chikuhodo F01 And I'm going to swirl all the shades together, and I'm going to go over it and see if I like that better. Definitely more pigment. I'm just going to take this powder brush to tame it down a little bit. I just think that that's prettier. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's different. It is, and I just think that it is prettier. All right, I'm going to take a Chikuhodo F03, and I'm going to go into the medium rose gold. And because this one is so broken and so crumbled, I can't even try to apply the products individually. I think I like the rose gold better. I thought for sure I was going to like the coral, but you guys, I like the rose gold better. But let me know down below, what do you guys think? Which side do you like better? On my left side is the medium coral, and on my right side is the medium rose gold. They are both beautiful. They are absolutely both beautiful. You do not need both. I'm here to tell you, you do not need both. But I think that this is a great comparison. I like the rose gold better. Yeah, I like the rose gold better. I really do. Now I do also have deep mauve. I'm going to go ahead and swatch deep mauve next to the other swatches just so I can show you. I didn't want to apply it because I don't think it's going to be similar at all. Like, there's absolutely no similarities between the medium coral and the deep mauve. I will show you the swatch comparisons. This is the highlight shade. I think that that would just be a beautiful blush. Here is the bronzer shade, which is incredibly deep. And now I'm going to go in with the blush. I mean, those swatches are just so much more intense than the medium coral or the medium rose gold. And I have to tell you, these powders are very creamy. I mean, look at those swatches. Very creamy. Now, when I was swatching that coral, immediately came to mind was the brand new Chanel coral blush that came out. So I'm going to grab just a few Chanel blushes and do some swatch comparisons with just that coral blush shade so we can see how similar it is to some of these other Chanel coral blushes that I have. I'm going to start here with the brand new Chanel powder. This is the coral shade, and I swatched it right there. Here is the blush that just came out a few months ago, and I'm going to swatch just the coral shade. It's a lot lighter, just in pigment. Like, it's a completely different formula. This formula is very creamy and a lot more pigmented. Here is the Healthy Glow Winter Blush, and this is the coral shade. So that is literally almost identical. I mean, I don't see much difference at all. This is also part of the Le Beige line, so honestly, I would not be surprised if they were the exact same blush. I mean, they swatched so similarly and felt so similar. And the very last blush that I have was this Duo from a few years ago. This is going to be a lot more luminous, but I think the color might be the same. Or the color might be similar, but it'll be more luminous. So yeah, again, extremely similar. So I think if you have any of those blushes that I just swatched, you could probably mix in your own bronzer and create your own look. I think it is beautiful. I really do. But I mean, you could probably create your own and no one would ever know the difference. All right, so that is all I have for the Healthy Glow Sun Kiss powders. I do really like them, but honestly, I am going to go back and get that medium rose gold. I think it is very pretty. I'm going to open up the two brand new eyeshadows that I picked up. I picked up shade 222 Jade Facette. This is that beautiful green shade. And I also picked up shade 236 Brune Taupe. Now, the Brune Taupe is basically, from my understanding, they just reformulated their old shadows, and this is an existing shade, and this is a shade that I do have. So we are going to swatch the old versus the new and see which is better. If you have the original, do you need to go out and get the new? So I thought I would do two separate eye looks, and I will incorporate in the other single shadows that I purchased from the boutique. But I thought we would use the green on one eye and the Brune Talpa on the other eye. So here is Brune Talpa. And then here is that Jade Facette. So I'm going to start with the Brune Talpa. It is very, very creamy. And here is the original Talpa. So the new one looks a little bit lighter. They're definitely not the same formula because, like I said, they were reformulated, but I mean, just by swatching, the new one does look prettier. I don't know that you need to run out and get the new one if you have the old one. Now I'm going to go in with this Jade Facette, and that is really, really pretty. That is really, really pretty. It immediately reminds me of the Chantecaille shade that was in the little quartet probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say it was the Butterfly Quartet. That is what it reminds me of. I am going to incorporate in the other single shadows that I purchased from the boutique to create these two eye looks. So I'm going to start with Beige Suede. Now I did already prime my eyelids with my Chanel cream shadow in shade Scintillance, and I am also wearing a full face of Chanel, and I will list all of those products down below if you are interested in seeing what else I'm wearing today. I just didn't want to make this video too long, and I just did. I mean, I just filmed my full face of Chanel using these products, so I didn't want to bore you guys using the same products again, so I thought I would just keep it to the new products. I'm taking a Sonia G Worker and taking this green shadow on the bottom half of my lid. It's got a little bit of a shift to it. I think it's really, really pretty. I can definitely see why this one sold out so quickly. I mean, it's just so different. In my opinion, it's not like any other Chanel eyeshadow. I'm going to take a mini booster and go into that Quartz Fume. This is kind of like a khaki or an olive shade. And I'm just going to kind of take that in the outer corner and into the crease. I just went in with a little bit of that green in that inner corner. I think it really just made that whole entire eye look pop. I'm going underneath with that Quartz Fume as well. I love it. Wow. That green is beautiful. I went ahead and used my Chanel eyeliner to line my eyelids, put some mascara on, and you guys, I just love it. That green is something else. It is so, so special. I honestly have never seen a Chanel shadow like that before. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to move on to the other eye, and I'm going to be using the brand new Brune Talpa, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit with my Sonia G Classic Crease. And this is pretty much going to be a one and done look, you guys. I mean, I just love this color. It is one of my absolute favorite shades. I mean, you could easily run out the door in 30 seconds just using this shadow. I do think it is nice. I don't know that it is better or worse than the original. I will try and do a side-by-side comparison of the original versus the old coming up on Instagram. We'll go in just a little bit with this Beige Sable. But Like I said, this shade really did not do anything for me. I thought it was just kind of blah. I pretty much still feel that same way. It lightened up the inner corner a little bit, but honestly didn't do much. And I'll take a little bit of that Brune Toppa and go underneath the eyelid. This shade is very, very pretty. Do not get me wrong. It is gorgeous. And I think you could add like a matte chocolate brown to this look and it would be gorgeous. Go ahead and line my eyelid with the eyeliner, put the mascara on, and we'll come back and see the finished eye look. All right, there is that finished eye look with the Brune Toppa. Let me know what you guys think. Which eye do you like better? Do you like the Jade Fawcett or the Brune Toppa? I think I prefer the Jade Fawcett. You guys, that green is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like the Brune Toppa. I do. But that taupe shade is probably just like 5 to 10 other taupe shades that I have in my collection. There's nothing really special about it. It's beautiful. Yes, I will definitely reach for it. It is my perfect everyday look. But this green is just different. And it is special, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. If it is still available, I will link it down below. I know that it was sold out at a lot of the other retailers. Hopefully I can still find it for you guys and link it because oh my gosh, it is beautiful. So that completes today's video. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here really quickly, update you with the new products that I got and let you see the side-by-side comparison. I myself was very curious to see the medium coral compared to the medium rose gold. That I was very curious about. I'm so glad that I was able to do that because I definitely think that the rose gold is prettier. But as always, I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know which side you prefer, which eye look do you prefer. And if you are new here and new to my channel, I welcome you to subscribe and join our luxury beauty community. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video.